Alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The rise and fall of nations and communities is a diverse and as old as the universe itself. It means that this is not a new phenomena or this is not a new concept that there will be a rise and fall of nations. Means ups and downs. These are common things. Numerous nations have emerged with a great pomp and show and then being disgracefully wiped away and become a warning for later generations. Means that there were many generations, they were at the highest peak, but right now there is no any sign and there is no any kind of respect for them. Okay, they become a warning sign for other nations. Let us contemplate and think and try and figure out what is the reason for nations being destroyed, because nations and communities are not destroyed without reason. So all the nations and all the communities, those who are wiped away, those who are not there, there are many reasons for that. Almighty says in the Quran, "Inna Allah la yughayyiru ma biqawmin hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim." Verily, Allah alters not His blessing from any people until they themselves alter their condition. It means that Almighty says that until the people, the communities, the human being, if he tries to change himself, Almighty automatically changes his condition. It means that, for example, if a person is in a poor family, if a person is facing acute poverty, so if he tries, if he goes for hard work, if he struggles, automatically Almighty removes him from poverty and makes him rich. Similarly, if a person is ignorant, if he is not able to read, learn, if he struggles, if he tries, if he puts all his 100% efforts, if he focuses on his target, obviously Almighty will make some changes. So that is the reason it is said that Inna Allah la yughayyiru bi qawmin hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim. Almighty will not change the condition of any people until they themselves change their condition. So even if you think spiritually also or religiously, piety also, so it will not come automatically. So first person has to go a step forward. Almighty will automatically gives His blessing and help him to go upgrade. That is the reason it is said in a hadith, if a person goes one step towards Almighty, so Almighty's mercy will come towards him 10 times more than what he comes. 10 steps. Similarly, if a person calls or if a person repeats Almighty's name, so obviously Almighty will answer him more than what he calls. So in the same way, if we want that our society should change, if I want that my life should be changed, obviously first I have to change some habits of my life, some routine activities of my life, the eating habits, the spending habits, the earning habits. Similarly, the friend circle with whom I spend the time, the way I think, the way I speak, I have to change some things so that automatically my life gets changed, both spiritually as well as economically, socially, personally, from all the dimensions. So that is the reason the change will come from inside. So we should not wait that the society should change, the people should change. Almighty says that Almighty will not change the condition of the people until they themselves change their condition. So that is the reason instead of talking, speaking and telling things about the society, society is a part of or it is a collection of human beings. The moment if a human beings are changed, automatically society gets changed. So that is the reason. So instead of targeting or instead of pointing out that society has become a worst or society has become a bad, so we should change ourselves, we should change our mindset, we should change our habits, we should change our thinking, we should change our attitude so that the society gets changed. So that is the reason this is a very great message. In one verse, in one ayah, Almighty has stated the entire concept of life. You go to any field or any specialization or any branch or any sector, wherever may be, the moment you change yourself, automatically the entire system will get changed. So the system, the organization, the institute, society, home will not change itself. We have to change ourselves. So may Almighty help us to change our life from bad to good, from religious, from religiosity. So Almighty bless us and guide us towards right path. May Almighty forgive me if I have committed any mistake while explaining. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.